live in a potentially endless universe. Expanding the human civilization is one of the greatest things we can do to ensure our survival for generations. As crazy as it sounds, colonizing Mars will help us survive for hundreds, if not thousands of years. A lot of people will say that it can't be attained or that it's a waste of money. The most popular argument is that we should be putting money and our efforts into saving our own planet instead of colonizing another one. However, my goal here is to show everyone why putting more efforts into colonizing Mars is actually a good idea. First, I will explain how Earth is a dangerous place. Then, I will describe how Mars is actually more hospitable than we think. And then, lastly, I will go into how Mars actually has a lot of opportunity with it. To begin, even though it is our home, Earth is a very dangerous place, and there are a lot of natural disasters and man-made disasters that threaten our existence. One of the things right now is climate change. The conversation mentions a nightmare scenario that could happen in just a few decades. Surface temperatures would rise, ice caps melt, the water comes up and floods major cities from Cuba to Miami. Another interesting thing is that with those rising temperatures, our surface will actually get to 40 degrees Celsius in the summer, even here in Pennsylvania, which is around 104 degrees consistently. In addition to climate change, there are natural disasters. Earthquakes, for example, happen hundreds of times a day. Even if they're magnitude 3, they can do some serious damage. Earthquakes in history have changed dynasties and countries all over the place, all over time. Hurricanes, on the other hand, aren't as deadly as earthquakes, but they displace a lot more people. Hurricane Katrina displaced 850,000 people by destroying their homes and costed $161 billion, the most costly natural disaster in American history. Despite how dangerous Earth can be, it seems like it is the only option for life. While true for now, Mars is actually a lot more hospitable than we think. According to Mars One, a mission to Mars provided just a little more funding. There are a few reasons why Mars is actually more hospitable than we think. The soil on Mars actually has a little bit of water in it, which we can extract and eventually use to grow our own plants. As well as, there's an atmosphere on Mars, and it still protects us from asteroids and radiation, even though it's not as developed as Earth's. And the day and night cycles are very similar. Earth is about 24 hours a day, Mars is about 24 hours and 35 minutes. The Harvard Gazette reports that researchers from Harvard and NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab have developed a way to terraform Mars. The proposed material is called silica aerogel, and with 2 to 3 centimeters, you can actually transmit enough visible light for photosynthesis and block hazardous ultraviolet light. And it's passive, so we don't have to worry about it once it's down on the ground and in our greenhouses. It's passive, it'll do the rest of the work on its own. Now that we have established that Mars is somewhat habitable, theoretically there is a lot of opportunity on Mars. If colonizing Mars started right now, there would be a lot of opportunity for a lot of different people. The first thing is, your college degree could put you in a Mars colony. Florida Tech mentions that all sorts of jobs are needed for Mars, and it's not a short list. The jobs range from agriculture to medical to different types of engineering and programming. As Mars gets more colonized, the opportunity to buy land increases. Buying land is a great way to make passive income on Earth. Same can be said for Mars. If you buy land, and there's nothing saying as of now that you have to be on Mars to buy land, if you buy land on Mars, you could build on it, you could sell it and make a good lump sum of money, or build on it and who knows, maybe the colony expands onto it and you're charging people rent on Mars. But that's all down the road for the future. In conclusion, I explained how Earth was a dangerous place, with natural disasters and man-made disasters. And then I went into how Mars is a little more hospitable than we think, and will only get more so. And then I explained the different types of opportunities that come with Mars, which would include land and new jobs, all sorts of stuff. And while it seems like there isn't much you can do about this, I'm not asking you to donate to space organizations or private funds to make us go to space. Rather, just be open to the idea. I was simply here to make everyone more easygoing about putting people on Mars one day. Thank you.